Hello guys and welcome back to my Fate Grand Order, the Dancing Dragon Castle gameplay. Alright, let us complete this event. 14 hours left. Yeah, barely in time. Right. Alright, let's go. Section 7. Where am I? I remember Dragon Castle collapsing, but after that? Ooh, what was that? What the? A glowing shark? I finally found you. Right. I'm here to welcome you on behalf of Wadasumi no Kami. Now, come, sit on my back and I will take you to the Wadasumi no Miya right away. Just leave me alone. Isora? Oh, it's his memories, I see. Is this one of Isora's memories? Isora, you've been hurt more than enough. Come stay with us, and you can live your life in peace. The time of the gods is coming to an end. There's no point in you remaining on the surface any longer. The boundary tying the human world to ours is already closed. Feels like forever since I was last on land. I doubt I would recognize anything up there any longer. Even so, it's the only place. The things I do remember still exist. So I'd like to stay here to make sure I don't forget them, or at least watch over the place where they exist from here. I'd like to do that until my body turns to stone, if I could. I see your mind's made up. Very well then. Oh, the pearls. Thousands, tens of thousands of nights from now, someone will come search for these treasured pearls. I leave them in your care. I could not keep the two worlds connected, but knowing you, Isora, I'm certain you will be able to do so again one day. Is this a vision from Azumi no Isora's past? Good grief. What are you doing peering around in here? Do you make a habit of going around and invading people's privacy? Mr. Smartphone. You formed a temporary contract with Chikagi, right? That must have forced some connections between us. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Right. Anyway, now you know that how I ended up in possession of the pearls. Even though I don't know what that white shark was talking about at the end. Yeah. I'm not all that different from Misachihiko. I'm no great friend to the humans. I don't care much about the world's future. So what happened on the surface? Well, now that you've come this far, I guess I don't mind telling you. You can help me kill time while we wait for that giant turtle to finish digesting. That's what's happening? Right. One day, long ago, I was born on the surface. I couldn't remember a thing. I had no idea who I even was. But then someone came and found me. Oh, this kid. A young girl named Yuta. Right. You really don't remember anything? What am I supposed to call you if I don't even know your own name? Then, since I found you at the Iso, the rocky beach, I'll call you Izora. Ridiculous, right? You'd think she was naming a monster or something. At any rate, that was the beginning of our strange little life together. Yuta taught me all sorts of things. How to fish, how to build a fire, and what this world was like. She told me how there had been a great war where lots of people had died, including her tribe. She said her clan had practiced bizarre rituals and the surrounding tribes despised them for it. So anyone who learned that she used to belong to that tribe would inevitably treat her terribly. She couldn't even build a house without it being burned down, so she could barely scrape by in a cave rather than a proper home. Damn. Still, we persevered. Even when we didn't have enough to eat, we would share with each other, laugh at nothing in particular together, argue with each other. At night, we'd gaze up at the stars together. As I settled into my life there, I got a better sense of what things were like around me. Humans would keep warring and stealing from each other over and over again. If they managed to expand their territory, they'd start another war, so they could expand more. There was no end to their greed. I started out my life not knowing anything, and all I ended up learning was just how foolish humans were. But that's not... Yes, I know what you're going to say. There's more to humans than that, right? Well, just hold the horses a little longer. I won't take too much of your time. Anyway, people were dying like that all over. There were so many dead bodies scattered around, I couldn't even be bothered to try and count them. By the way, what do you think happens to people when they die? Right. Maybe things are a little different nowadays, but back then, whenever someone died, they'd leave behind nasty emotions like pain and hatred that went on lingering in the world. Yuta's tribe was meant to open an otherworldly gate and send those nasty lingering emotions out of this world. Oh, okay. But with her tribe gone, all the resentment kept piling up as new people died. And eventually it all came together, becoming a monstrous calamity. You mean that giant turtle? The calamity knew nothing of her friend or foe. It was like a storm. It attacked every village it could find, growing bigger and bigger with each life it took. But what can be done? That was all I knew, or all it knew from the moment it was born. Eventually, someone said they should make that girl send the monster away. We tried to run, of course, but the other people were desperate too and they caught me. That's when they beat my face to a pulp, but that didn't matter. They used me as a hostage to force Yuta to open the gate. Right. She should have just left me and run away. Instead, she agreed. They sent her out to face the monster, alone. Yuta did her best to open the gate by copying what she'd seen her tribe do before. But unfortunately, the gate she opened didn't lead anywhere. Okay, so does this have some connection with Chikagi, right? That's the one who opens the gates, right? It became a rift between this world and the next, swallowing the monster, Yuta, and everyone who had blamed us for what was happening. In the end, all that was left was the ocean and me. That's my story. So yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else to tell you, honestly. Looking back now, most of my memories really suck. Well, there was at least one that was genuinely beautiful. Still, right now I have nothing. I hate humans, I have no power, and I don't have anything left to protect. I really just answered this summon on a whim, which is all well and good. But then I finally find that turtle again, and all I can do is get myself eaten. Damn it, I knew a god like me should have just stayed shut away at the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, I could have just stayed there until his whole world was wiped completely clean. Don't you go shutting yourself away now, you... Oh, big idiot. Easy there, Chika. Just calm down, okay? Katsuraki. Oh, you're both here as well. I don't think I've ever had so many visitors. I'd offer you tea and snacks, but there's not a lot of those to go around at the bottom of the ocean. Of course, if you want, you can always help yourself to some of the rocks. Yeah, what are you gonna do with the rocks? Eat it? That right there. That's what I'm talking about. You just can't be honest with us. Not even for a single second, can you, asshole? Isora. Yes, Hibiki? Please don't suggest you'd be better off all alone. That's so sad. It was the same with me. I didn't know anything at all until I met Chika. Now I know how big the world is and how it's full of beauty and nature and kind people. But you already know all that yourself too, don't you? So then why say such sad things? You're right, the world isn't ugly to the core. We wouldn't have beautiful things without ugly ones to compare them to. But the reverse is also true. As long as beautiful things exist, ugly things will continue to do as well. That's how the universe maintains balance. Kindness, beauty, those things aren't as valuable as you think. And that's not even getting to how I am very much not on the beautiful side of things. I'm ugly, I know that. I'm a god, I should never have formed ties with anyone. Like I said earlier, I only answered this summon on a whim. Yeah, what kind of whim? He's been talking about this, like, whim. Please tell me, it's important. Alright. You heard those girls' story, yes? You know how Chikagi found Hibiki, a star in the deepest depths of a labyrinth back when she was a child? Well, as I got to know them better after choosing them to be my vessel, I found myself growing somewhat interested in them. I thought maybe these girls will take me away from here just like they did before. Maybe that way I could change, become someone different. For example, maybe I could become a light that is neither beautiful nor ugly, but only shines bright. Maybe I could be like one of the stars in the sky we can't see from here. Never mind, just a wild flight of fancy. Oh, here we go. Huh? You, what are you doing here? No way, is that her, Chika? Is that the girl Isora was telling us about? Stop it! Huh? That shadow is just a hallucination formed from my regrets. I've been seeing it ever since I materialized. Wait, really? But how can we be so sure? The part of my heart that just wants to stop thinking about all this made it an excuse to keep going, that's all. But as you can see, it just hates me, blames me for not being able to leave the place and go, well, anywhere. It's nothing more than a mean-spirited hallucination. Yeah, hallucination, are you sure? Right. No way, is that the castella I gave you? Have you been keeping that this whole time? But why bring it out now? Yeah, and we're in the middle of the, like, ocean or something, right? Like, they said, like, the turtle is digesting us? Are you giving that to me? Yes, that's right. It was always like this with us, wasn't it? No matter how little we had to eat, we always shared it. Can I see your face? It's so dark here, I can barely make it out. Oh, damn it, this stupid cloth keeps getting in the way. Forget this. What the hell is going on? Damn. What's going on? What is this? This blinding ray of light? His face is censored? Oh my god, that's crazy. Isora, your face is shining like crazy. Yuta, is that you? Oh. Ah. You're dazzling, Isora. So that's your real face. Okay. Now, maybe it was like a lingering spirit, but it was not for the reason Isora thinks. It's because maybe like he had some regrets regarding Isora. That's why. The star inside me. Alright. Ah. Master, are you awake? I'm so glad you're alive, Chammas. I mean, we figured you must be since we hadn't disappeared or anything. But we were still super worried. How did you escape from Dragon Castle? I'll tell you. It's cause Chikachi and Hibikichi used the tide aiming pearl right before the giant turtle swallowed them whole. Oh. Right. Thanks to them, we were able to make it back to the water surface, but I'm afraid those two and G-Bolt weren't so lucky. Don't worry, they're okay. We don't know about G-Bolt though. And I'm guessing Zevold and Ine are too. Huh? How do you know that? Oh, wait, is it because, oh, what's her name? Yohime, no, Otohime, yeah. She's still here, that's why. How do you know that, Master? Oh, wait, she's, okay. I'll tell you later. How did you get this ship? Okay, there you go. She's literally here. So yeah, Zevold is fine because he's the one who summoned her. Also, he's also a servant, so you know, I guess. Right? Yeah, he did mention in the previous video. From me! I stole it! Wow. I didn't know you could steal a ship. It was nothing. My crocs did all the hard work. Bruh. Well, they look like pirates, so it makes sense. Croc, croc, croc. They're exceptional navigators. Seriously, what are these things? Oh, and please don't worry about Lady Otaki. I made sure to leave some crocs behind to guard her. Damn, Ototo. You're really on top of things. You really pulled our butts out of the fire. We'll be stranded in the middle of the ocean doing who knows what if not for you. Only, how did you know to come out here and bail us out of trouble just when we needed it again? I noticed the waters near Dragon Castle had become quite turbulent. That suggested to me Lord Fujimaru was in trouble, so I came as quickly as I could. Although I suppose this means my Dragon Castle is no more. I'm sorry we couldn't protect it. No, it's alright. That castle was never meant to be here in the first place. More importantly, what are you going to do now? I can't imagine the cannons on the ship will be of much help. Let's fall back to Dejima for now. We need to reformulate our strategy. Umisachiko has Isora, the pearls, and even the Holy Grail now. How can we fight someone with so many advantages? Think, there must be a way. You could always throw yourself into the ocean. Okay, here we go. Jump on my back and I'll even take you to Hahanokuni myself. Just be ready for it to be a one-way trip. Yabune. No, wait, that's Umisachiko. Yeah, he kind of fused with him. This is like something out of a kaiju movie. Damn, looks like he's not going to make escaping easy. I finally have everything I need to make my long-held wish come true. All that remains is to see it through. But first, I'll need to make sure none of you can interfere. What is it you're trying to do anyway? When I found myself summoned here, treasured pearls in hand, I knew this was a once-in-a-life opportunity. Unfortunately, I lacked the command I had hoped for over the pearls. The only thing I was able to draw through the gate was this abomination. The monster's calamity with us sealed away. Right, that's how it came. But now, I not only have the pearls, I have the shrine maidens who can open the gate and a holy grail to boot. What's more, this very land itself is the largest gate in all of the isolated country. With all these pieces in place, I can use the gate to open a path to Wadatsumi no Miya. Then I will pay a visit to Wadatsumi no Kami and lift this damn curse from the Age of Gods once and for all. And if that means I must bind the world to the next, so be it. Okay, so that's what he's doing. Huh? This is ridiculous. You want to connect this world to the afterlife? The sage is nothing like the Age of Gods. There's no telling what the consequences for doing something like that might be. Well, he said he doesn't care. Really? What do you think could happen, Ototo? How should I know? Yeah. Well, that alone would be enough to turn this minute point into full-blown singularity, and it certainly wouldn't stop there. I see. Unfortunately for you, I don't care about that. Yeah. Still, once my wish is granted, I might be willing to join you for the aftermath. Perhaps it will be a widespread devastation, or perhaps you'll all simply disappear. I suppose we'll have to wait and see. We're not gonna let that happen, no way. I don't like that look in your eyes, Master of Chaldea. Those are the eyes of a man whose spirit is nowhere close to breaking. If I spare you now, you'll be a problem later. So no more fun and games. Time I ended you permanently. It is the only way to be sure you will not be a problem. Ah crap, there's no way the ship can take a direct hit from that. Ping? What's be that, Croc? Find what we made. Let's do this, Croc. They're pushing the ship? You mean you've been doing... What? You're doing this since all the way back in the bay? Yeah, that's how they're... Okay. We'll head straight for Dejima. We'll stand a better chance fighting you on land than on sea. Good thinking, Otohime. Did you really think I would just let you get away? A flimsy ship like this can't possibly... Huh? Whoa, what's happening? What's going on? Look, Chanmas, the turtle's all glowy. Oh, it's Isora. Because, you know. Is that the same light? Oh no, wait, maybe this is Utah. Or whatever that, you know, like, was. Yeah. What did you do to the pearls? What are you? Whoa, what the hell? What is that? Is it a servant? Oh, that's Isora. That's Isobe? Okay. But how is he flying and why is he glowing? Wait, isn't this supposed to be, you know, like the other form of Ibichika, like a Sirius, right? But I thought that was a girl. A god that lurks at the bottom of the sea then shows himself high above it. Oh, I think he'll probably possess a Hibichika or something. That'll probably make... okay, I think that's what's going to happen. So that's it. That's Azumi no Isora's true identity. Huh? What are you talking about, Professor Merochi? Okay. Lurks at the bottom of the ocean and shows himself high above it. Remember what I told you before? About how Azumi no Isora was slow to answer Empress Jingu's summons? It wasn't actually because he was ashamed of how he looked. It probably was because it happened in autumn. Autumn? What does that have to do with anything? Yes, I'm sure the Empress waited a very long time indeed. Because Azumi no Isora hides in the summer, appears at the dawn in fall, and glows brightest in winter. Yeah. He rises from the sea as year rolls on, only to inevitably return once more. For people of ancient times, especially sailors, it was a very special guidepost. So special it was revered as a god. Yes, not only is Azumi no Isora a god of the sea, he is also the god of a star that was deified for generations. The god of star? That's right, the cloth isn't to hide a hideous face. It was to seal away the light he emits from his own body, the very light we're seeing now. In Egypt, his star was known as Sopdet. In China, it was called Tianlin, or Heavenly Wolf. It's been compared to Orion's hunting dog and is famous for being the brightest star in the night sky. The star's name is Sirius. Right. Wait, so, okay, I'm a bit confused. This is supposed to be a boy? Okay, I don't know. I saw like Hibichika's final ascension as Sirius, and I always assumed that was a girl because Hibiki and Chikagi both are girls. So I didn't know this was going on in the background with, like, you know, Azumi no Isora. Ah, what the hell's going on? What are we doing all the way? Oh, never mind. Okay, so right, yeah, it is. So she has possessed them. Okay, so I was correct. Okay. What are we doing all the way up here? For that matter, what the hell happened to me? Wow, this is amazing. So this is what it feels like to become a star. Oh look, there are all the others. Go on, Hibiki, wave to them. You want us to wave to them now? Could you two keep it down, please? Oh, sorry. Alright, take a look down there. See our enemy, the giant turtle that swallowed us whole? Well, we have both the treasured pearls now. You know what we have to do next, right? Ah, jeez. What do you want us to do now? Well, for starters, let's try parting it. What is this? What is she doing? Okay, well... Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's crazy. Yeah, he's on land now. It can't be. The tide-ebbing pearl! No way, the whole sea just parted. Wait, look, the turtle's stuck now that it's on land, yeah? What in the world is going on? It's just like the legend said, the tide-ebbing pearls controlling the tide to make a path through the ocean. This is mad. Nagasaki Bay is at least 20 meters deep. I can't even imagine how much water he must be displacing to do this. Why are divine spirits always so completely insane? Oh. Oh, now I see. Okay then. Yeah, because they're kind of contracted with us, so, you know. Damn, all of the command spells? There it is. Nice work, manager. You didn't hesitate for a moment. The treasured pearls have opened the gates of Aratsumi. All we have to do now is draw out every last of power, then add ours to it. Okay, here we go. Chica, follow my lead. I'm doing this too? Oh man, oh man. So, okay, so the outer body is basically like Hibiki. Like, Chikage is also there fused with her, I'm assuming. But, like, the vessel is Hibiki's vessel. Okay, got it. Starlit. Marmalade. That sounds like some sort of Maho Shoujo attack. What? Damn. Ah! Damn, seriously? They actually got the giant turtle? Wow, high schoolers today really are something else. Was it all thanks to the command spell powering it up? No, it was more than that. I think they were using magical energy directly from the next world. Wow. But that can't be right. The spirit origin couldn't possibly endure the strain. Let's go get off the ship and see for ourselves. Wait, don't disembark just yet. Is that... No, it can't be. Okay, it's still... I think I overdid it. Yeah, I'm pretty worn out. Well, duh, that's what happens when you push yourself so hard. So hey, I'd kind of like to get out of here now. How do we go back to our own selves? I'd like to do that too, but I think we should wait. And we still have to face him, yeah. Him? Musashi Yuko. There he is. You've really done it now, Izora. This is exactly why you can never let your guard down around Wadatsumi gods like you. Mr. Misashi. I'm impressed. That girl's strike just now was truly magnificent. I won't be able to use the spirits anymore. I'll never be able to assume that turtle's form again. So I'll just have to be content with the ones I managed to absolve myself. Huh? Are you nuts? You still haven't given up? Of course not. I may have failed to open the gate to Wadatsumi no Miya, but at least I've finally gotten warmed up. Ah, but what a shame. It looks as though your spirit origin is on the verge of collapse as well. It seems the final battle is going to be quite dull. Stop the match! Right. Ibino, Katsuragi. Manager, you guys. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Against us. Huh! Good, good, that's more like it. Come at me, all of you, all at once. You can all bear witness to my final rampage. Okay, well, let's go. Four of my servants can be selected, alright. So... Wait, what is he? A rider. So, assassins will be good. Wait, he's... Oh my god, I cannot... Is she arms? No, is she quick? I think she's quick, right? Yeah. So... Where's my Scotty? Oh, there she is. You know what, let me just bring in Karma just in case. And let me get another Skadi. Yeah. And finally, let me bring in Mush. Where's Mush? Mush. Okay, let me change this to level. Alright, now... Yeah, let's go. I think that'll do. Now, the question is this endurance battle? If it is, then we won't be able to win. Oh, grand battle, here we go. Yeah, alright, here we go. Oh my god, yeah, just charges. Grand poverty hook. Okay, first and foremost. Yeah, she is good. Good. I can use the NP, right? Yeah, I can. Alright, then that's even better. Right. Increase quick card effectiveness, buster card effectiveness, NP gain, evade. Then we have this one. I'll keep this for now. And then we have this one, NP strength for all allies. State that decreases the target against quick attack for dealing damage. Normal plus 2 attack. Right. I'm gonna switch. Nice, let's see.
楚は光り輝くもの。ソプテとなり、カウルアなり、天狼なり。知るべなき世界を知るべ。常世を照らす導きの星。漆黒を溶かせ、スターレットマーマレード。
Bam. Alright.
不意をつければ。はっ。だあ。
Right. Okay, this should be.
馴染んできた。君の夜を照らそう。緩やかに。コーバックアルカトラスの名のもとに。セーフティーロック解除。モードトライテン。サッとオーバードライブ。スターリックマーマレード。そこ。トライやるよ。はっ。ふにゃ。なんとかごまかすんじゃない。何か踏んでしまったかな。
Alright, okay, that wasn't that difficult. Ah! Dave? This! Well done. We did it. We beat a divine spirit all on our own. Not really, but you know, we had Sirius's help. Hell yeah, we did it, Professor Milochi. We are the gold. This is the power of friendship, baby. Whoa, wait, I never said anything about friendship. Mr. Misachi. Why not? I'm well and truly spent this time, now that it was a proper battle. Here, a reward for the victor. Use it as you lot see fit. Oh, the Grail. The Holy Grail. That was a good battle. It made my heart dance. I gave it all I had and I still lost. I have no regrets. This is far better than being cursed and flooded. I never want to lose so pathetically again. Then you mean... Hey, Umisachiko, I'm curious about something. Do you resent your brother? No, why? Why, I mean, come on. He cursed you, used the treasure pearls on you. It really doesn't seem fair, right? If you want to win, you do whatever it takes. That's what he did, and he beat me. There's nothing else to it. Although, I suppose I do regret that I wasn't able to fight him at full strength. I think he was disappointed as well. Well, if he ever did fight again, I have no doubt I would win. I swear this god is so much pain in the ass. You can't say things like that, Naiko. Well said, Umisachi. No, G-Bolt. Babu. Dr. Bol, but I thought the turtle ate you. Yeah? What happened? Were you freed when Iwabune disappeared? Not that I'm not glad to see you are alright, but still. Thank you, Misachi. You used the Holy Grail's power to keep Ine and me safe, didn't you? Right. For all your foul talk, you're far too soft on humans. Oh man. Enough of that. You don't mean it. Besides, I told you, I don't care for such sappy talk. I just didn't want the guilt of knowing I let my master die, that's all. You're a Sundar. Yeah? What's that? That was a fine duel, Misachi. You're truly a man of the sea with a heart big enough to match. In my capacity as your master, I failed to make full use of your capabilities. For that, I'm sorry. Still, I'm glad it was you I summoned. Yeah, I guess it wasn't all bad. If you ever want to summon me again, I wouldn't mind answering your call. No, that won't be happening. Lord Shibold. Thank you, Otohime. I owe you a great deal as well. How is Otaku-san? Is she still well? Oh yes, she's fine, but she's eagerly waiting for the two of you to return. I see, I'm glad to hear that. Otohime, would you help me apologize to her? Bah? Absolutely not. What? Oh my god. Now then. Hibiki, no, serious. You're using the Tywin Pearl's power to part the sea now, yes? Uh-huh. Leaving the bottom of the sea all dry like this can't be good. It is time you put things back to how they were. I'm going to stay here. You should go back to your ship. Huh? What are you saying? If you stay here, you'll drown once the sea is back to normal. Unless you'd be okay since you're a servant. No, I'll still drown. Even as a god, I've been invulnerable to water ever since I was cursed. Pathetic, isn't it? A fisherman who can't even go into the ocean. Be that as it may, I'm still a man of the sea. If I'm going to end my existence as a servant, I want to be in the ocean. Hang on a second. You asking us to leave you to die doesn't mean we can actually do it. Oh, yeah, it's... Now, don't say that. As you can see, I don't have much time left anyway. Oh. Come on, Chika. We need to take everyone else back to the ship. Mr. Umisachi. I was right. You really aren't a bad god. Even at the end, you're still throwing me off. Alright, go on already. G-Bolt? Yes, Umisachi? That infant on your back, you said her name was Ine? Raise her well. What's the blessing you give at times like this? May you always be in good health, free from illness? Anyway, you have it now. Take it with gratitude. Yoga. Thank you, Umisachi. Farewell, noble god from a foreign land. Right. Okay, so... Oh, yeah. Okay. We finally made it. Feels like forever since I set foot on land. Don't exaggerate. It hasn't even been a day. Doctor! Otaku-san, I'm sorry to make you worry about... Shut up! The classic paper fan flap. Damn right I was worried about you, Doctor. Can you even imagine how worried? And you even took Ine with you. I'm a patient woman, Doctor, but I still have my limits. I'm sorry, I'm truly sorry. Nagiko, stop. I take back what I said earlier. I finally feel like I'm standing on solid ground again, too. Right? Everyone's okay, and we got the Holy Grail, too. And that's all that's left now, is going back to Caldia. Oh, right. Guess that means it's goodbye then. You know, it's strange. This minor singularity has been nothing but trouble, and yet there's a part of me that will be sad to see it go. Manager! What's it, Hibino? This is all taken care of now, right? We should throw a wrap-up party to celebrate. I hope you're hungry, because today we're going to show you what we can really do in the kitchen. Right, Ototo? Yeah, well, Otohime. Lord Fujimaru. I know I've caused a great deal of trouble for you and everyone else. I know I have no right to ask this of you. But do you think you could find it in your heart to stay just one more night? I'm still hoping I can find some way to express my gratitude to you. Sure. We did promise to make sweets together. Oh yes, that sounds wonderful. It'll be a collaboration symbolizing our shared love. Wait, when did I say it? Now that it's settled, there's no time to waste. Let's find an establishment we can reserve right away, then we can get to work. As long as it's not our cafe, Croc. Yeah? You're welcome to use our house. We can make it a true banquet, a night of merriment for all of us to come together to drink, celebrate, and enjoy themselves. And I include us in everyone as well. Evil. I'll be leaving tomorrow. This will be my last night here. So if nothing else, I could still like to spend it with a big smile on my face. Where's Chikachi run off to? Chika, she's still recovering from her seasickness, bruh. Oh, gotcha. You two have been without doubt the least servant-like servants I've ever seen. Right. Doctor, will you promise me not to laugh at me if I ask you a ridiculous question? Of course. What is it, Otaku-san? There's something about you now that seems different from the doctor I know. Right, here we go. It's as though you've lived for days, years, decades beyond this point, and came back to Ine and me as much as an older man in a young man's body. You have, haven't you? What makes you think that? After all the time we've spent together, I guess I can just tell. You used to leave carrying Ine entirely to me. Now I can hardly tear you away from her. I can't help but feel as if you're trying to make up for lost time. I suppose you've got me there. Otaku-san, the truth is, Doctor, please tell me, after you go back to your home country, do we ever see each other again? Yes? Yes, of course we do. I promise you, I will return. Although I'm afraid I won't be for a long time. A very, very long time. That's alright. I'm just glad I got to hear that. Otherwise, I'm sure I would have spent many of my days to come grieving your absence. But now that I know you'll return to me one day, I'm sure I'll be able to go on no matter what life has in store. But Otaku-san, you may end up forgetting everything I've just told you, or that I was even here at all. Oh? Do you really think I could forget you even if I tried, Doctor? Right. That's right, I'd almost forgotten what kind of person you were myself, Otaku-san. Otaki? Thank you. I was dangerously close to sticking my nose where it didn't belong. Yep, there you go. It took me a long time, but I finally understand. The only beautiful, peaceful country I need is you, Otaki. Whenever you are, there too is my beautiful, peaceful country. Doctor? Are you leaving me again? I'm afraid this is farewell for now, Otaku-san. Please take care of yourself. And take care of Ine as well, until I can see you both once more. Yeah, well. Bye-bye. I wonder if Dr. Bolbol's left by now. Hope he didn't make Otaki cry. So, Mr. Shibold, Otaki and Ine won't be able to see each other again for another 30 years. It'll be okay, right? History's not going to change in a way that keeps them apart forever, right? This minor singularity is already repaired. History will continue as it is now, unaltered. Speaking of which, we can't stay here forever either. It won't be long before everything here goes back to the way it's meant to be. Oh, I was hoping to try a Nagasaki specialty like champon or sara udon before we left. Don't be ridiculous. None of that existed in this time. We realized that if you thought for 2 seconds, you mitochondria. What? What was that? How about you and I settle things for once and for all before we disappear, you piss poor excuse of a god? Do you really think you can lay a hand on me? I'm a 3D projection, remember? Why you dirty? Chika, Isora. Don't try to stop me, Hibiki. I'm finally gonna tear this jackass a new one. Oh, wait, what? I wasn't trying to stop you, look. Hey. But, Yuta? Okay, so... Right. Move it, Croc. We want to leave this place neater than we found it, Croc. Croc, 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 Croc. Ah. I don't know how I'm going to bring myself to say goodbye, Lord Fujimaru. You think I'll never see you again? Yeah? Well, I guess technically this is Otohime we're talking about, not Yohime. Otohime. So here's an idea. What if you use that holy grail you just collected to stay here forever? Right. We could open up a small sweet shop together and live here happily ever after. We'll want to at least have enough children to make our own baseball team, of course, and... Sorry, I can't. I really can't. Don't worry, I'm just joking. The real Lady Kiyohime is waiting for you back at Caldea, right? Will you pass how grateful I am for her letting me use her spirit origin? And also, would you please take good care of her, for me? I do care for her, but... Oh, Lord Fujimaru. If you ask me, a little white lie isn't such a bad thing in moments like this. Oh, that was sooner than I expected. Bye-bye, Croc. Where are we going, Croc? Oh my god. Well, Lord Fujimaru, it seems this is really goodbye. I'm sure you can find pictures of me in many illustrated storybooks. Well, yeah. But I hope you'll remember that Otohime you met here existed just for you. I do wonder if FGO is going to like actually bring her back as a servant in the future events or something. Who knows? So, did you miss me after I was gone? I knew it. You never could do anything on your own. But hey, you're okay now, right? Yeah, I think I am. Good. Yuta? I'm pretty sure you and I are heading to 2 very different places. Yeah. I'll probably never get to see you again. But I have to go all the same. I know, that's okay. That's where you were meant to be, Isora. Goodbye, Yuta. Goodbye, Isora. Right. Welcome back. So, did you finish saying your goodbyes? Well, this is me we're talking about, so I'd say it went pretty well. Are you glad you got to see her one last time? I am. Although I still want to know what the heck she was. Exactly. She wasn't a ghost, right? I don't know. I'm assuming maybe it's just from another world, maybe, or maybe just part of like Sora's. I don't know. The gate swallowed her along with the turtle, so she must have been released along with it when Uisachiko broke the seal on. Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. I guess she was the same kind of being as those soldiers composed from wrath, not of this world, only able to remain a short while. Who cares? All that matters to me is that I got to say goodbye. Now then. Hikagi, Hibiki, I think it's time you and I said our goodbyes as well. Huh? But we're your pseudo servant, right? Yeah. Does this mean you're firing us? No, 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 not at all. I'm just saying this is the last time I will show myself like this. I only appeared in the first place because of how unusual the situation is. Normally I shouldn't be out in the open like this. So from now on I'm going to let you to handle the servant stuff and just stick to being the god behind the curtain. Then we'll never get to talk to you like this again? You may not be able to see or hear me, but I'll still always be with you both. I'm looking forward to learning all about the outside world through your eyes. So you're going to be with us all the time. Great, just great. We're a package deal now, like it or not. For my part, I hope you never change either. Well, there we have it. Goodbye. That was kind of anticlimactic. I'm sure he'll pop up again when we least expect it. He's like that. All that aside, now that I stop and think about it, it's a lot to take in. I mean, me a servant and a vessel for an actual god, I'm just a regular person. I don't know I can handle all that. Personally, I'm kind of happy about this. The two of us make up a single servant, right? So it'll always be together when we are called into action. And as long as we are together, I don't think we need to be afraid of anything. You know, sometimes you're so easygoing, it kind of worries me. But I guess that's okay. If we are stuck together, I can live with that. Huh? I guess this means it's time. Goodbye everyone, thank you for everything. Haha, don't worry about it. Yes, we owe you our thanks as well. We couldn't have done it without your help. Oh, you know, I've been kind of meaning to ask. Servants were originally famous people, right? So who do you used to be? Right. Oh my god, just, yeah, you won't believe this, but... not telling. Why not? Trust me, you two just would be disappointed to learn her true name on so many levels. If you really want to know who I am, I'll tell you the next time we meet. So you'd better come see us again sometime, Chikachi and Hibikichi. Okay, later Nagiko. Later Waver. Right. Yes, I suppose we may meet again sometime, although I might look a little different than you remember. I heard drinking milk will help you grow taller. That's just an old wives' tale. Besides, I wasn't referring to my height. Right, manager. Yeah? We were helpful, right? Even just a little? Of course. Okay, good. Well, I guess hanging out with you has been kind of fun. If you hadn't showed up, we might still be stuck selling dumplings. Don't say things like that. Oh, one last thing. If you can't do this for any reason, that's fine. But you guys sound like you could use all the help you can get, right? So if you end up needing us, go ahead and call on us. Are you sure? After everything we've been through, of course, I'm sure. You'll always be welcome at Caldia. You hear that, Chica? I can't wait. Well, I think this is it. Goodbye, manager. Goodbye, Naiko. Goodbye, Wafer. Until we meet again. Alright, yeah, there you go. Now I guess we have the epilogue. Yeah, crossing the Magpie Bridge. Wow! Damn, I was so shocked seeing you two together, I accidentally did a double take. What are you up to today? Prof? I know she dresses kind of wild, but she's a good kid at heart. I don't know what she did to piss you off, but go easy on her, okay? Wait, what's happening? Damn, you must have really screwed up. How come you got called to the principal's office? What? Hey, so, like, I mean, I figured you could use a good scolding, but I gotta know, like, what did you do to earn this, though? What's the deal? Why does everyone think I'm going in for detention or something? Oh, because, okay. We're just having a wrap-up party to celebrate making it back the race shit. I suppose it just goes to show that what goes around comes around. Also, this isn't a wrap-up party. I was just having a smoke when you sat down. Uninvited, I might add. Ah, come on, Prof. Don't be like that. We just got back from fixing a singularity together, right? Not to mention that whenever I'm with you, I can feel Asha Doman eyeing me with a certain amount of pity. It kind of pisses me off. I bet Mambo-chan's just jelly about being left out of the fun. So we'll just have to invite him to join us when we go out for some fun later. Right. Nagiko, please don't bother Lord Kouming too much. In fact, now that I think of it, you didn't make too much trouble for him during your race shift, did you? Hey, that's crazy talk, Aurichi. I wish you could have seen it. There were the mood maker, the tactician, and our special guest, star high school girls dropping shots left, right, and like pow. Stop, please. No one will understand a word of this if you're going to describe it that way. Still, it's true. Sei Shonagon was a big help. I probably would have had a hard time resolving that singularity without her and the other two. See? That grin, so bright. I see, a curse from Wadatsumi Nakami. It sounds like a curse to eternal of absolute dominance, not one that curses not only that person but all their descendants as well. Truth be told, I can't blame this Umisachiko person for wanting to use the Holy Grail to be free of it. Sachi's actual wish was even simpler than that though. It was just a nasty curse, that's for sure. I must say, after hearing that story, I can't help but wonder. Why did Yamasachiko need to curse his brother in the first place? Right. Good point. It was Yamasachiko who forced the exchange of the bow and the fishing hook. He was also the one who lost it. So his actions in response to his older brother's anger would seem to be somewhat disproportionate. That is true, like, you know. Oh. I've actually got a theory about this. You two mind being my sounding board? You mean a theory about why Umisachiko ended up so cursed, Nagiko? Oh well, I guess there's no harm in hearing you out. Go on then, let's have it. Okay, I was hoping for some actual enthusiasm, but I'll take it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so according to Japan's big creation myth, the god Susanoo ruled the sea after Japan was first formed, right? But then he went to Hahanokuni, and there was no one around to take over his job for a while. But eventually, Wadatsumi Nakami stepped up and became the new ruler of the sea, right? So then, that went on until Amaterasu's grandson, Ninigino Mikoto, came into the world. This new god, along with his family, which included the Sachi Bros, went on to rule the earth. The Wadatsumi Nakami must have been worried sick that Umisachiko in particular would one day try to encroach on his sea territory. Right. He knew that Amaterasu's descendants were already ruling the land, so he figured it must be a matter of time until they tried to expand their rule to the sea as well. So when he just happened to hear about strife between the Sachi Bros, he came up with a plan. He would take advantage of the younger brother, Yamasachihiko, to curse Umisachihiko, who lived in harmony with the sea, with a body that could no longer survive in water. Yamasachihiko would then go on to marry Wadatsumi Nakami's daughter, but they end up splitting up at the end, right? So now, Umisachihiko can no longer go into the ocean, and the boundary connecting the land and the sea is being closed off. That made the sea an impenetrable realm no one could even steal from its ruler. Right. That's, how can I put it? I think it seems a little bit preposterous. You do? Ah, I should have known. An unwitting pawn in someone else's game. Maybe Umisachiko really did sense something in Zeebo that reminded him of himself. Perhaps that was why a divine spirit who normally wouldn't obey a human's commands decided to answer his summons, or perhaps not. Come now, Lord Kouming, don't you start humoring this nonsense too. Hey, Professor Melochi, can I ask you something? Zeebo got to see Otaki and Ine again 30 years later, right? Do you think Umisachiko will ever get his wish, visit Wadatsumi Nakami? And get to see his loved ones again at some point? Oh, I almost forgot. Today's Tanabata, isn't it? Alright. The day where a weaver and a cow herd cross a bridge formed by magpies so they can be together for just one night? If those two can be reunited even temporarily because someone wished for it, Maybe Yumi Sachiko will get a miracle of his own one day too. Maybe. What the hell? Da Vinci looks like a cat mesmerized by outer space. Yeah? I guess she has a lot more on her mind after the race issues. Okay, better snap out of it. I can't afford to be freezing up over this kind of stuff. Not with swimsuit season, just yeah! Connor, so for the time being, I'm glad to see you back safe and sound, Fujimaru. I'm sorry for putting you through yet another ordeal. The minor singularity is all repaired now, and the city of Nagasaki is back to its proper historical course. Da Vinci, can I ask you a question? Jibold and Otaki did get to see each other again eventually, right? Yes, in 1859, 30 years from this last race shift, Jibold's banishment is lifted and he does return to Japan and sees Otaki again, along with his new family. Oh, right. New family, then you mean? I guess it just goes to show life isn't a fairy tale. Otaki had a hard life raising a mixed child in an era that was much more hostile to such things, and of course, Jibold was banished, unable to return to Japan. Both were young and they were never formally married. They couldn't wait around for each other to begin living their lives. Yes, I suppose you're right. We can't keep moving forward if we're always focused on what's behind us. I don't think that's quite right. Huh? Yeah, that's true. Nothing lasts forever, but that doesn't mean what we build disappears entirely. Otaki did a great job raising her and Jibo's child. That child went on to become, a doctor just like her father. The same is true for Jibold, who never stopped calling for Japan to open its borders even after he left. So I like to think that their desire to see each other again gave them both the strength to keep living their lives. But then, maybe that's just me being romantic. No, not at all. I'd like to think the same. And I think the same must be true for Orihime and Hikoboshi as well. Orihime? Oh right, I've actually been thinking about the story of Tanabata ever since I heard it first, senpai. In particular, I've been thinking about how the lovers must spend the year while they're apart. At first I thought they must be desperately sad, being forced to spend a whole year without each other. But I see that there's more to it than that. They have faith they'll see each other again, and that gives them the strength to keep going. I think it must have been the same for Jibold and Otaki too. I'm sure it was. Alright, today's Tanabata, isn't it? Amy has been cooking up a storm to celebrate. Why don't you two go and enjoy the feast? I'll open up the simulator too in case you want to see her stars. It won't be quite the same, but hey, it's better than nothing. Thank you, Da Vinci. Oh. Welcome back, Master. Yeah, this is right. It's me, your Kiyohime. Congratulations on another job well done. The Tanabata feast is all ready. Why don't you come with me to the cafeteria and... Hold up. Yeah, what's with that dress? Yes? Why are you dressed like that? Oh, this. When I woke up today, I was already wearing it. Ah, okay. While we were apart, I figured something incredible must have happened on your undying love transformed me into my ultimate form. You're still a 3-star though. Unfortunate. Is that not the case? I don't even. Would you please take good care of her for me? For me? For me? Does this mean Otohime Kiyomi's obsession was so powerful it actually affected Kiyohime all the way from the throne? Seriously? Yikes! Yeah, what the hell? What is going on? Wow, now what is it? It looks like another new minor singularity has just appeared. Already? Oh, come on. It's happening on Easter Island in the Pacific Ocean, the one with the Moai statues. We're getting a clear signal on the monitor. Oh, it looks like there's writing on the ground. SOS, help us, manager? Yeah. What? Is that a code for something? Well? Senpai, why are you smiling? I think those are friends of mine. Huh? Friends, you say? Hang on. Go pick them up. Yeah? Bruh. Huh. Okay, we have our message all set, but do you really think he'll see it? Of course, great work. Don't worry, he'll find us in no time. I know it. Hey! If you're done over there, then come give me a hand already. Oh, wait, what? Moa. How dare you heretics intrude on our holy land? We're going to sacrifice you to King Moai for this. What the hell is going on here? Oh my god, Ganesha? King Moai. What? Don't listen to them. There's no Moai statue. Alright, Hibiki, and what's your face with the green hair? It's Azumi no Isora time. Alright. Don't you know my damn name by now? And what are you doing showing up here like it's no biggie anyway? Yeah, come on Chika, let's do this thing. Once he said he's going to disappear out of nowhere. Manager, come get us already. Okay, and there you go. That was the event. Alright, and there you go. That was it. So, that was the end of this event. Right. And yeah, we get to know the origin of us, Hibiki and Chikagi being serious, why, that's the case, all those things explained here. And yeah, that was a good event, I would say. And we got Hibiki and Chikagi and all that stuff. And now we're going to be waiting for the as Da Vinci said, the swimsuit season is coming, so whatever we're going to get there. I do wonder when the anniversary is. Like, I think it's going to come in very recently, right? So whenever that is, I'm looking forward to that. Obviously Space Age Girl is coming, then we're going to have Ordeal Call 3, and like the swimsuit servants and CL. Who else was there? Oh, BB Dubai, and like back-to-back characters. And yeah, hopefully we're able to get all the characters that we want. I have not, from here onwards, like there's actually quite a few characters back-to-back that I'm going to summon on, and then I'm going to stop again for a while, I think, until like next year or something. But like back-to-back quite a few servants. So yeah, let's wish and hope for the best. So that is it. I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching. Now, I do wonder if I'll be able to complete the Olgamari quest before the anniversary. I'm most of the time I'm kind of busy nowadays, so it's difficult to get time. However, I have pre-recorded like the first part of the Olgamari quest, and it's just there. I haven't been able to upload it because I plan on uploading it after doing the main boss battle. I'm currently at the end of the preparatory phase, so now I'm going to face Olgamari herself. That's the part I am in. So it has been pre-recorded for quite a while and it's been sitting there. I am going to upload it, but before that I need to complete the Olgamari quest in itself, and then I'm going to upload them back to back. That's what I'm planning. That's why I've kept that for so long. However, the preparatory phase I have sacked off completely. I have cut that out completely because the Olgamari quest preparatory phase is extremely long. Like, it took me like 2 to 3 hours, I think, to do properly, like to do that. And I was just so tired. I just stopped recording midpoint. So you're not going to see that. I'm just going to show you guys the main battle, I guess. Anyways, that's for a different video. I'm just going to, I just said this here. I'll probably upload it soon enough when I get the time. So yeah, so yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. And yeah, looking forward to the anniversary. And yeah, let's see. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.